All right, we are live. So, the game of entrepreneurship and why it's like a fight. As I took on my entrepreneurship journey, what was so funny is the first thing I saw was all the marketing and the hype behind getting to where you're looking to go. How you can make a lot of money doing A, B, and C, one, two, and three, and it was kind of sickening to see that, to be completely honest, because the truth is, I really look at entrepreneurship the same way I look at a fight. And in fighting, some people see fighting as a really bad word, like it's a disgusting word. And I think fighting is one of the purest words you can have because it tells you the reality of what life is. And a fight doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be hard or grindy or always difficult, but there will be difficult points. There will be hard points. There will be points you don't want to be a part of. But if you can figure out how to get through those points, you end up getting what you want. You end up getting the experiences that you need, and you become a better version of you. So on my fighter's journey, it went from fighting is hard to fighting is really, I wouldn't call it easy, but it's simple. And entrepreneurship is hard and it's simple. When you can go through the process, when you can allow yourself to go through the process. And it comes down to following the basics and the exercises and following them in your own unique, special way. That's the beauty of it too. So whenever you're doing something, people look at it as an external world where I need to do something outside of me, but it all starts inside. It all starts with the way you think inside, what your thoughts are, what you feel, what you believe, who you are. And when you can deep dive inwardly, the external world becomes a game that you can play on and figure out how to effectively use your resources and your tools to the best of your ability. And so I want to give you an exercise that has helped me not only in my fighting journey, but has helped me in my entrepreneurial journey as well. And it's a really simple exercise, but it's extremely powerful because it'll change everything that you do. We are 5% conscious and 95% subconscious. What that means is the things we think about, the things that we see, and the things that we're aware of, that's 5%. The other 95% our brains are taking in, whether we know it or not. And so that's why this exercise is such a powerful, powerful exercise, because it's going to feel like things are going to start happening effortlessly. And you're also going to want to avoid it a little bit. Why? Because our brains like staying where they're at. And when we do different things, it wants a reason to why we shouldn't do this different thing. What I will tell you, always look at the result that you're looking to go after. So when you have a specific result you want in mind, and a specific result meaning why do you want it? What do you want it for? What will you have when you get it? And really, really define that. Then you go to the next layer, which is, all right, surround yourself with those who have obtained it, who have gotten it, who have created it. That's a third of the people you want to surround yourself with. The other third are people who are looking to obtain it, looking to get it, looking to become that thing. And the other third are people who are looking to get closer to you, looking to become more like you, looking to understand and obtain what you've obtained. The reason I do this third, and third exercise, the one third, they're going to help you lay out the framework that you need to get to the next step. The third that are with you, they're going to be just as hungry as you. And so they're going to be your support systems as well. And the third below you, the third that is looking to obtain what you've obtained, you're actually going to learn more about yourself coaching them than you realize. And so as you learn more about you and understand more about you, it's actually going to propel you to get closer to the thing that you're looking to get to, because it's going to be a deeper, richer experience. And the reason I say our brains are hardwired to stay where they're at, one, it's easier to stay where you're at than it is to change, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. And two, it's going to come up with all sorts of reasons why you should stay where you're at. But what I will say is our brains are our best friend too, if we can train it to be, if we can condition it to be. And if we can remind it that everything has a process and you're sticking to the process to get to this new result, it will ease the brain's minds and help you do the things that you need to do and learn the lessons that you need to learn and go through the fight of life, the fight of entrepreneurship, or just a fight in general. If you're walking into a UFC cage or arena, wherever you're going, there's going to be a fight, but you get to choose how you're going to show up to the fight. And you can become a better fighter with whatever you do, whatever you practice. Start with practicing with your third, and your third. Are you around the right people to help you get to where you want to go? And be really honest with yourself, because the more honest you are with yourself, the easier the process becomes. I want this process to be as easy as possible. I'll tell you, just knowing this process, it's so powerful because your mind's just absorbing everything that it needs, even if you don't realize it. And speaking of, there's one thing that you got to make sure that you do with your conscious mind. If your conscious mind doesn't believe something to be true, it's just going to call BS, and it's going to find a reason why it is BS. So if you know, first you got to know for sure the people that you're hanging around with are actually those ones to help you through the process. And if you know that for sure, one question you can always ask is, how does this apply to me? The reason you ask that question, it opens up the conscious mind and it allows the subconscious mind to take it in. So if you say, I don't get this, I don't understand this, and I never will, the subconscious mind is just going to accept that. If you say, I, how do I make this apply to me? Like, how do I use this? How do I make this work in my journey? The conscious will open up and allow to absorb into the subconscious. So even with that third, and the third, the three types of people you're hanging around, make sure you're open. You're open to suggestion, because when you're open to it, you can take it in. And you can discard and take whatever you want. Practice it for a little bit and see if it works for you. See if it serves you. If it doesn't, let it go. If it does, hold on to it. Learn the lessons that you need to learn and have fun. I always talk about having fun. And even though life is a fight, and even though a fight is a fight, and even though entrepreneurship is a form of a fight, you can always have fun with the game that you're playing. If I'm not having fun doing what I'm doing, I'm probably not going to do it. Now, it doesn't mean I have to just enjoy everything that I'm doing, but what it does mean is if I'm willing to go through the process and I'm willing to learn the lessons along the way and I'm having a good attitude, then I'm going to stay on the ride. But if I'm absolutely hating it, if I don't like it, if I feel like I have no purpose in doing it, I'm going to get off the ride, find a new one. So whatever your ride of life is, I hope you're having fun with it. And if this serves you in any way, let me know. Send me a like, send me a comment. Let me know how you're moving on your journey. I wish you the best as always. And remember, there's greatness in you, greatness within. You all have a great day, and I will talk with you later.